Hi, this is Mr. Ofstall with my first presentation here for human geography called What is Human Geography? All right, so the class is called Human Geography, not World Regional Geography. So first, let's just think, okay, so what do you think human geography is? A lot of students come in and they think they know what geography is because they took a class called geography when they were younger. But human geography is not the same as regular geography. A lot of kids think it's countries and cultures. So it's like, where are the countries and kind of a little bit about their culture. That is world regional geography from junior high. A little different from human geography. So, okay, so what is human geography if it's not just that? Well, first we need to understand what the difference is between physical and human geography. So, physical geography is, mountains, lakes, rivers, plateaus, peninsulas, that kind of stuff. Human geography is the human side of it. So, anything that has to do with people, um, so examples I gave here: disease, culture, anything with culture, architecture, farmland, skyscrapers, immigration, anything that humans do over the landscape. And that is, it turns out, quite a lot of different things. Okay, so you kind of get the hang of this after a while, but three questions of geographic analysis. So this is the process that we basically do, or that you want to be able to do for everything that we look at the whole year. So whenever you look at a map, first you want to understand, okay, well, where is it? The thing that we're mapping, disease, migration, pregnancies, whatever it is, where is it? So you need to be able to explain that on the map. So, okay, a cluster of them here, spread out there, there's more here, there's less there. No matter what kind of map we're using, and we'll use a lot of different kinds, you need to explain where is it. Second, it's the why is it there question. So understanding, okay, well, why do we see that there's a higher amount of teen pregnancy in this town and not in that town? Okay, well, why is it that there's a large amount of immigration coming from this country to that country? Why? What are those reasons? So understanding those reasons is super important. The third question is quite a bit tougher. It's what difference does it make? So in other words, now that we understand what we're seeing on the Earth's surface, well, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? And that question is really tough, but it's really important. Like, for example, okay, well, if you understand where the traffic is higher or lower in Black Duck, you could figure out where to put your stand where you sell vegetables, for example. Like, so what difference does it make? Okay, so what difference does a higher amount of teen pregnancies make in an area? What are all the factors that come from that? So that is kind of the process, and you get the hang of it after a while. So real quick, a couple examples would be like, okay, so if you look at your yard, and it's fall time now, so it's a good example for fall. Leaves in your yard, you see a big clump here, smaller there. Well, what are the things that affect how your leaves in your yard are distributed? They may look like they're evenly distributed, but usually they're not. So this is more of some physical geography here too, but like things like what kind of trees you have, where's the prevailing winds coming from, what is the topography, ups and downs in your yard, how are those distributed? Tons and tons of factors. What's the weather been like lately? What's the water moisture level of the soil? The trees will hold on or let go of leaves at different times based on that. So there's tons and tons and tons of factors that affect even just something as simple as the leaves in your yard. Another example might be like the birth rate. Okay, well, why do some places have a higher birth rate than other places? Like, what are those reasons? Well, we could look at a map of it. That's the where is it. The what, why is it there would be, asking those questions like, well, why do they have more babies than they do here? Is it cultural? Is it economic? What are the reasons? Do they have a one child policy their government makes so they can only have one child? So those kinds of things. Seats in a classroom would be another example. So like, why do kids sit in certain areas? If you give them freedom to sit anywhere, kids will cluster together in little groups. Well, why is that? Okay, well, here's a clique here, and these people don't like each other, and so some people like to be by the door, and there's just all these different reasons. But you would never think of that if you didn't actually, go through the geographic process of asking those three questions. So it may seem weird right now, but you will get the hang of it, and it is quite fun when you get the hang of it. All right, that's it.